It is Thursday, December 24. Welcome to CGN News. The Ministry of Health confirmed that 20 passengers who arrived from the UK to Jamaica on Monday tested positive for COVID-19. These passengers will now be placed in state isolation along with 4 of their close contacts and monitored until they are recovered. The results for 2 passengers are still pending, while some 267 travelers who tested negative will be required to complete their 14-day quarantine at home. These passengers will be fitted with armbands and be closely monitored by the parish health team and the Jamaica Constabulary Force. An earthquake with a magnitude of 3.9 rocked sections of Trinidad and Tobago Wednesday afternoon. The Seismic Research Center at the University of the West Indies St. Augustine campus confirmed that the quake occurred around 2:50 p.m. Residents in West Trinidad and across the east-west corridor reported feeling the earthquake. There were no reports of injuries or damage. The last earthquake recorded occurred on October 4. That tremor had a magnitude of 5.2. Guyana has suspended mail service to the United Kingdom following reports of the rapid spread of the new variant of the coronavirus COVID-19. On Monday, the Guyana Post Office Corporation informed customers sending letters and parcels to London that all mails to the UK have been suspended until further notice. The Postal Service said it would continue to monitor the situation globally and make the necessary adjustments to its service. Health personnel in the UK are concerned about the variant of COVID-19, said to be up to 70% more transmissible. The Speaker of the House in the Cayman Islands, Makiva Bush, was on Monday given a 2-year suspended sentence for 3 assault charges. This follows an altercation at a local bar earlier this year. Although Bush was not sentenced to jail, he will still have a conviction recorded against him. The Member of Parliament will also have to pay $4,279 in compensation to the victim. In passing sentence on Bush, the magistrate described the veteran lawmaker's behavior as shameful. Nigerian airline Air Peace made its historic direct flight from Lagos to Jamaica's Sangster International Airport on Monday. It is the first non-stop flight to the island from Nigeria, and the airline is exploring the possibility of direct round-trip commercial airlift between the 2 destinations. There were 132 passengers on board, including Nigeria's Foreign Affairs Minister, Jeffrey Oneyama, his wife, and 19 crew members. A delegation led by Minister of Foreign Affairs, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith, and Transport and Mining Minister Robert Montague was on hand to greet the passengers. Costa Rica was expected to receive its first batch of COVID-19 vaccines Wednesday and planned to start vaccinations today, joining Mexico as the first Latin American countries to begin mass immunization campaigns. President Carlos Alvarado said it was positive news for the country because it may be the beginning of the end of this pandemic. The shipment will contain 9,750 doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. Health workers and the elderly will be the first to receive jabs. A Colombian journalist who had covered organized crime died Wednesday, 2 days after suffering multiple gunshot wounds in Cali, his newspaper said. Felipe Guevara, 27, had reported death threats to the police since 2017, Cali's mayor said at a press conference, where a reward of $15,000 was offered for information on the killers. The Press Freedom Foundation said in 2017 Guevara had to leave the same neighborhood following threats after he had written about a criminal gang operating in this area. The United Nations Human Rights Office has expressed concern over Donald Trump's pardons of 4 contractors convicted in a 2007 killing of 14 Iraqi civilians in Baghdad. The Blackwater contractors were given sentences ranging from 12 years to life imprisonment. The UN office said the pardons contribute to impunity and could embolden others to commit such crimes in the future. On Wednesday, Iraq's foreign ministry said the move did not take into account the seriousness of the crime committed and urged the U.S. to review its decision. The case caused an international uproar over the use of private security guards in a war zone. A 37-year-old man who allegedly used an oxygen tank to beat to death a fellow COVID patient in his California hospital bed last week has been charged with murder and hate crime. Jesse Martinez became upset when the 82-year-old man sharing his hospital room started praying, according to Los Angeles police. Martinez then allegedly grabbed an oxygen tank and bludgeoned the elderly patient. The victim died the following day. The pair were receiving treatment for coronavirus in a two-person room in Antelope Valley Hospital in Lancaster, in Southern California. And finally, Twitter has confirmed that the official U.S. presidential accounts will be wiped of their millions of followers before being transferred to the Biden administration. Biden's team fought the plan, but the social media giant said its decision was unequivocal. The move marks a reversal from the last transition. Twitter agreed to Donald Trump's request in 2016 to inherit Barack Obama's millions of followers. Trump has used his Twitter accounts, both professional and personal, to engage with voters. During his time in the White House, he has tweeted more than 50,000 times. That's it for CGN News. I'm Scott Wilson. Thanks for watching.